After the zombie virus outbreak, all energy sources failed, but the zombie's breath became a new source of power.
What if there was not enough fuel on the road? Do not panic. First, give the zombie a piece of steak. If it did not eat, that meant it was useless, so just throw it away. Then catch a new zombie, shove it into the mailbox, put a mask on it, and the car instantly had power again. It was cheap and environmentally friendly. This man took full advantage of the zombies. When he got home, he first used a zombie's foul breath to grill his steak. Then he hung the steak in front of the zombie, making it stomp in frustration. That movement powered the water pump, so he could wash his hands and water the flowers. Next, the man checked the generator. He found a zombie being lazy and refusing to eat the steak, so he replaced it with a new one. Sometimes he even used zombies to practice fighting. The zombies feared being replaced, so they had no choice but to cooperate. After finishing all that, he threw a steak outside to lure away the zombies and then drove off. But this time, he was not catching zombies, he was catching survivors. Soon, an unlucky man appeared, and he fired a blast. The force was just right strong enough to knock him out but not kill him. The man captured survivors to hand them over to the military for research, because he was also an asymptomatic carrier. The current medicine only suppressed the virus but could not cure it. After the military took the people, they secretly took half a box of his fuel and even gave him a new mission. Elsewhere, a car had just stopped when a shell flipped it over. Inside the car were two sisters, his next targets. But before he could act, a bomb suddenly exploded nearby. He froze for a second, and a woman with a bat charged at him. Unfortunately for her, the man was fully armed. Even when she pulled out a gun, it was useless. The moment she ran out of bullets, he launched his counterattack and caught one of his mission targets. He had no idea that her unconscious sister was still in the trunk. Halfway through the drive, the sister woke up and pinned his leg with her foot. Even worse, she suddenly began mutating. Just as he aimed his gun at her, she quickly drank a special serum to stop the mutation. It turned out she was a hybrid, half-human, half-zombie, making her the perfect subject for a potential cure. So, he knocked her out and delivered her to the research base. After accepting her, the military gave him 2 barrels to deliver to the pharmaceutical factory. The factory then gave him a green box and told him to take it back to the base. However, by then, it was already after hours, so he drove home first. But the moment he opened the box at home, he found himself staring down the barrel of an air gun.